2 or 3 days later after the Drift Masters event, and I would like to show you how it went. So let's start at the very beginning. We noticed that we will have an event, one and only event, Drift Masters this year in Riga, Latvia, which is my hometown, so that was a quite good opportunity to slide in. So we registered, we got a wild card, and it was just overall a quite big step up because Drift Masters is quite a big event. Hello guys, and I would like to welcome you to the event of Drift Masters. So this is gonna be my first time in Drift Masters, so we'll see how it goes. But we just had training and I was just trying to find the pace, and when James Dean hopped in my rear end and everything started to click together. So we're gonna wait for the next session, change up the gear ratio so we can run with 4th gear, not 5th, and then everything's gonna be hopefully good. So stay tuned. It's quite crazy because coming from the top, I don't know what speed I carry, so it's probably about 150, 160, or even 140. I don't know, I don't have a thing that shows me. So I just grab 1st, 2nd, 4th, 5th gear, initiate as fast as I can, full throttle all the way, and shift 1 gear down to the wall and just try to click all the tracks together because it's quite technical. So we're waiting for the next session to practice for more. So we were like used to the same system we have in our races, that first place drives with the last place from the qualifying, but in Drift Masters they had a new type of qualifying list, or not a list but form, I'd say, and basically there was 2 top 16s. So if you do the first qualifying line and you land in the first top 16, you don't have to drive the second run. And I landed in 7th place, so when all the drivers locked down the top 16, the other guys fight it for the top 17 till the 32nd place. And basically then they just somehow lined up the drivers from the both top 16s, and my first rival wasn't that easy. So
show me a piece of your heart, a piece of your love. I'm calling you up to get down, down, down. The way that we touch is never enough. Turning you up to get down, down. Show me a piece of your heart, a piece of your love. I'm calling you up to get down, down, down. The way that we touch is never enough. Turning you up to get down, down, down.
Sorry, just a
top 32 came, and I was waiting on the line. I looked at Zakaril, and we both were looking straight ahead on the track because we know we had to push hard both, because we both were quite strong and fast drivers at that day. So I had to lead because I had a better qualifying. He had a little bit worse one, so he had to chase. And then on my lead run, I tried to drive almost the perfect qualifying line and carry the speed all through the track. So I did well. I didn't make any big mistakes on my lead run. And then it was my turn to chase. And what we did not do in trainings is what we didn't practice tandem runs with slower people, or not slower, but smoky people that had a lot of smoke. So that's why we didn't find the tricks of the track, because if you don't run the qualifying line and you have a lot of smoke, then the chase car is not able to chase because he gets lost in the smoke, and obviously you don't want to crash the car into a concrete wall or a tire barrier. So I try to play it safe, I try to be close, but it's not easy because he was fast and he had a lot of smoke. So that's what happened. In the first chase run, I made a mistake on the second transition, in the second corner, where I dived in and got lost in the smoke. And when he transitioned, then I only saw where to drive. And I made like a really late transition, which probably the judges did not like. And also I could not catch him because he was really damn fast.
Amazing end today.
Certainly is. We move it along to the next battle on the start line. It will be local man Nicolas Bertans to take on Marco Zakaril. Due to differential failure, he ripped the diff out of the car.
And he's 15 years of age, by the way, so just put that one into your hat. He's 15 years of age, so this is a kid. And that's go 140k sideways into that first corner, and he's the highest qualifier. Zakaril over the fastest cars on the grid. Let's see what happens. You can see how scary that initiation is as they throw it in. Zakaril's got a lot of pace, and he's right with Dmec on that first corner, and look at the angle from the youngster as he comes through. It's a perfect run. Zakaril now just trying to get that last dive into that last corner, but he can't seem to catch the Latvian youngster Bertans as they go into that last corner. An amazing run from both though. Now look at Zakaril right up onto the door as they come across the line. That's what we came here to see, Ian. Boys are throwing down now.
They certainly are, David. Incredible stuff there from Nicolas Bertans in that lead position. Marco Zakaril for me though.
It's for a youngster, 15 years of age, and thumbs up, ready to go. Zakaril's car though, we know it's super fast. It's going to have to be very aggressive from the off here. Bertans to stay with him. If he doesn't, he's going to lose him. And that BMW 2 Series is one of the fastest on the grid. Zakaril, look at that, already pulling a little bit of gap as they now aggressively go into that first corner. Look at that, shallows up the angle though. Bertans to stay with them, and he is right with him. Oh, what a big mistake in the smoke. He gets back on it though.
Yeah, he gets back into it. He's going to let that car wash up onto the side of that BMW 2 Series. Through the smoke comes Bertans. He got lost, completely lost, didn't know where he was. Now he transitions back, tries to find the side. And Marco Zakaril's BMW, they come into that outer zone. Zakaril looking cool and collected as he comes across the line. Bertans all the way with him though.
Yeah, I don't know how he held that. He got completely smoked out on the first corner. It's a one more time for one of the judges. It is a one more time, and David goes for Zakaril. So we're going to go back over to our judges. Kevin, talk us through that one. We thought Bertans making some mistakes, but maybe both drivers making some mistakes.
So we got one more time because both of our chase runs were not ideal. So we went for one more time. And then again I had to lead, and we tried lowering the pressure of the tires so we have more speed, but that meant that I have to initiate a bit faster so that the car can slide out to the boxes, because as you know, Westlake's have a lot of side grip. So what I did, I initiated a bit faster than in the first battle, and what happened is that the tire didn't hook up that good as in the previous run, although we lowered the pressure, and I dropped one wheel off track, which might have counted as a 0. I didn't really know that. So yeah, I dropped the wheel, but still managed to carry out the whole track with a quite good line, and Zakaril was quite close to me. And then we switched, I had to chase, and again the same thing happened, that he wasn't really running the perfect qualifying line, which was quite hard to chase because he has a lot of smoke. And what happened, I just got lost in the smoke, and in the second transition my cabin was full of smoke and more smoke coming in, which made it harder to see. And I ended up spinning because I thought he is spinning also, because in the second turn he made a correction of angle. And I just tried to play it safe, not crash my car, put it into lock, and was waiting where he is. And when I saw he started driving further, I wanted to open up and press the gas, but I was already almost spun. So yeah, I spun, and he also had issue. I think his engine broke or something, and he shut it down. So basically he also traded, so we got zeros in that run. But because I got a zero in my lead run and in my chase run, he ended up winning.
One more time battle between Nicholas Bertens and
Marco Zaccaril, Dave. Yeah, Marco Zaccaril take on Nicolas Bertens one more time, and of course Nicolas Bertens driving that car that was built just the other side of the grandstand opposite us. You know, HGK built E36 BMW.
And we didn't see, too much from either of these guys in terms of their natural raw talent and potential. It was a bit of a messy first battle. Hopefully we'll pick things up here. As you can see, it is Bertens with the advantage from qualifying.
Oh, sorry, yes.
And as I said, he put Zaccaril with the advantage in terms of experience.
Yes, of course.
So Bertens, he's 15 years of age, by the way, just to drop that in there every time, because it is a ridiculous amount of talent and skill and a very scary thing to do. But let's see if this one will go the distance. Let's see if we'll have a cleaner battle. Here's the last battle of our top 32. Nicolas Bertens and Marco Zaccaril. Into that first corner they go. Look at the speeds rising, and Bertens throws it in. Wow, onto the grass. Will he hold it? He does hold it. And Zaccaril's right there, Ian.
Yeah, he certainly is. Onto the door he goes. Now Marco Zaccaril starts to lose a little bit of ground as Nicolas Bertens goes very wide. The brave dive onto the door for Marco Zaccaril as he shallows up the angle. He's going to make yet another brave dive onto the door. You can see him lunging towards Bertens. They get into the outer zone. Both cars door to door as they come across the line.
This top 32 is anything to go by. You cannot take your eyes. We got to decide this one on the second run also. Zaccaril is now in the lead position. You remember from the first time, Zaccaril's got all the pace in the world. Bertens was making some mistakes to try and stay with him. He's got to come with him right from the off here. Bertens cannot afford Zaccaril to get ahead of him. And look at the pace already from Zaccaril as they come out, and Bertens has got to stay with him here.
He certainly has as he jumps onto the back bumper. Zaccaril absolutely flying as he fires that BMW into the outside zone, but he washes away from it. Bertens transitions through the smoke now once again. Bertens got caught up in the smoke, starts to lose some pace. He's going to be very wide. He loses a huge amount of pace. Oh, and he over-rotates. Nicolas Bertens, did he make contact with a wall, put himself into a spin?
Oh, but look at this.
But Zaccaril
does not complete the run. You can hear the engine revving, but there's no power coming out. So is that a double incomplete?
Oh, and he's blown the engine up. Zaccaril's blown the engine up. A pile of smoke comes out the back end.
What is happening?
Of Zaccaril's car.
Is it Zaccaril's car is blown up? That was the noise we heard. But Bertens is facing back. What is happening right now?
Bertens got lost in the smoke, and it looked like he ran way too wide.
Look at Zaccaril. I think the engine's gone. I think he's blown the engine there.
Oh, and look, and look at Bertens, absolutely gutted. But does he know that it was an incomplete for Bertens?
Zaccaril's back again, but Zaccaril's shut down in the last corner.
But Dave, listen, let's go back to what was said earlier. It was 2 incompletes. So that means, is it judged on 1 run only? Look at this, look. Bertens makes a whole host of mistakes again. The pace from Zaccaril's is incredible. Watch how deep Bertens is into the outside zone. You see him spinning in the background. Now watch Marco Zaccaril as he gets into this outside zone. No power, nothing. Car dies. And then as he comes across the finish line, slows down massively, and he gets across the finish line, and a whole host of smoke comes out the back of that BMW. Boom, she's done. But that's 2 incompletes. I'm making huge assumptions here.
I was looking in the cockpit, I'm going, which one? Both of them are looking.
Now, can we see it from this slow-mo replay, from this incredible camera?
I think Bertens goes too deep, hits the curb and spins. That's my
I think he touches the wall. He's very deep already. You can't even see his car. Look how deep he is. I'm going to speculate, Dave, because, hey, listen,
here you go.
It's a one-off event, and everyone's got a good few months to get over it. I'm going to put it out there and say I think Nicolas Bertens could take the win on this.
And it would be better because I don't think Zaccaril has an engine.
Exactly.
Or,
I mean, it makes it better for our entertainment point of view.
Or does Zaccaril's car shut off, he restarts it, and then the smoke comes out? I have no idea.
I think...
Both these guys getting out of the car, they've had a tough day at the office, that's for sure.
Bertens is completely deflated. He thinks that this is the weekend over for him.
Zaccaril knows he has to complete the run.
I think Bertans stands a hope of getting in top 16. The judges are looking at they have their own replay system here. You know, they've got it working. They have their own replay guide. They're looking back over the replays. They're discussing the run. Now they're looking at run 1. I'm giving you a little bit of inside information here, Dave. I'm feeding you the background information. The judges are looking at run 1, so they're going to judge this purely on run 1.
Or maybe it just cut off and restarted. I have no idea.
I think either way, I think Becky needs to have a word with these guys. Well, we're going to find out, Dave. Here we go.
Yeah, who's going through to the top 16? It's going to be a split decision, but Marco Zaccarel gets the call and goes through. And I've got to go back to Kevin.
Nicholas, a difficult day in the office. I know your nerves must be absolutely fried. What's going through your mind right now?
Well, I'm sad for the team coming out here, and about the crowd also. Thank you for coming out. Probably see you next year.
Nicholas, it's not for you this time, but absolutely next time you'll have it, okay? We'll see you soon.
Thank you. But overall, I'm really happy that I got a chance to drive in Drift Masters. It was a quite big experience, although I didn't get to run that much tandems. But still, I gained a lot of experience on the track and with all the drivers and speed and pressures and everything that is going to be quite useful for the next races. So I'm really glad that I got to drive a Drift Masters event. It was like a dream come true. So thanks to all the organizers for the amazing event. I am looking forward to come next year. So I'm gonna get my car ready and practice a lot more, and then I'm gonna come back stronger than ever. So thank you for watching and see you in the next race.